Sarb, thanks for joining me today. Why is the latest release of DX NetOps so important for the assurance of new software-defined and cloud technologies today?
This is one of the most important releases we have had in the last several years because it comes at a time when our customers and their network have undergone evolutionary changes. As the world continues to recover from the pandemic and our customers have charted new courses for their future, first, they have expanded their network to support new breeds of remote workers. Secondly, they have accelerated cloud migration and are adopting cloud-based SD-WAN technologies. That is why, from a Broadcom solution perspective, we have expanded our SDN technology coverage to monitor even more vendors like VMware SD-WAN by VeloCloud, Nuage software-defined data center, and Cisco Meraki cloud-managed LAN and Wi-Fi technologies.
So what do you think it is about this release that sets it apart from others in the industry?
This release reaffirms our core competency in scale, speed, and simplicity for today's network and network operation team. So we have increased our monitoring scale to the world's largest networks. So some of our customers are monitoring 300,000 SD-WAN tunnels and over 350,000 software-defined data center endpoints. But just because DX NetOps 21.2 monitors so many devices does not mean our customer have to wait to get the right data in order to troubleshoot network issues. So like always, we still ensures the necessary information is easily and quickly available to the operational team. And finally, we continue to make it simple for NetOps team to focus their attention where it is needed the most, finding the root cause of any performance degradation, even across multiple software-defined technologies and protocol. We normalize all the multi-vendor data for easy consumption and trials in one unified portal, what we call as the NetOps portal. In fact, we have many customers who have more than one SD-WAN vendor deployed in their environment, and they still need only just one DX NetOps solution to monitor and maintain network delivery across all these vendor technologies.
All right, Sarb, let's not wait any longer. Let's see a solution demo of the latest DX NetOps features for VMware VeloCloud, Meraki. Let's go for it.
Thank you, Jeremy. Let me quickly share my screen.
The first thing which I want to showcase is when we talk about inventory, it's really from an SD-WAN perspective, it's really important to understand that the different components which are responsible for my WAN delivery. And in this case, in this particular environment, I have a lot of other plugins as well. But from a VeloCloud perspective, I'll be able to see that the different sites, in this case, I have huge set of devices, huge set of edge devices which are placed in different sites and different part of the world as well, right? And then we will able to collect the information about the different technologies, different policies, different organizations which are available. So we'll be able to show the hierarchical model of their sites within the NetOps portal itself, right? The second which I want to showcase is the inventory tab left from the left side, where you will see some of the key elements. One being devices. This means that all the devices which are responsible for your WAN delivery, and these are the edge devices which we're talking about. The second important piece is tunnels, where we'll showcase you the list of tunnels. So let me quickly click on the tunnels. Okay, so if you see, these are the list of tunnels which are using a transport as MPLS, and especially from a VeloCloud perspective, the easy way to understand this is how these tunnels are formed. If you see here something called source, there's a destination, there's a source interface, there's a destination interface. So we give clear information about what is the source and what is the destination, how we are forming a tunnel between them. And most importantly, these are tied up with your destination protocol as well. The public wired and private wired, whether it is MPLS, whether it is public wired, whether it is internet, whether it is broadband, we'll be able to illustrate that within this portal itself. Now, what I want to showcase is two key dashboards which we have added, which will give you the understanding of your overall SD-WAN. One from the tunnel perspective, other from the application stack perspective. So what you see here is brief overview of my overall sites, right? I have around 11 sites, 11 are normal. There is nothing critical because this is simulated environment. And then I have around 34 odd tunnels. But most important piece is, since VeloCloud has a concept of gateways, which means that any site there will be a gateway nearby. These gateways will be a AWS gateway or any security server which customer has that. That's the reason you will be able to see the very close relationships, which is where one edge is talking to a gateway rather than that to the site. And there are tunnel bars. I clicked on one of the site. It will talk about the different tunnels which are available for that particular site and how they are performing. This is where you will be able to see the health metrics, the different metrics which we support related to your packet loss, latency, or jitter. Most importantly, the good part is since the health indicators is something which is really easy for us to understand how that tunnel is performing over the period of time, and that is in relationship with the data information coming for packet loss, latency. And lastly, there are various packet loss related dashboards which we support out of the box. And these are the things where you can figure it out how your tunnel is performing over the period of time, what happened to your tunnel at a certain given point of time, what kind of transport is being used for certain applications, right? The next part which I want to show is related to Meraki. These are the switches which are available in our DevNet, right? And these are the devices which are like MX 450, 250, different type of devices based on the different interface. And if you click on any of them, you will be able to see the in-context detail of that. There are various performance metrics which we are collecting from SNMP since it is not enabled. But we'll be able to collect the various informations like your bits, packets, overflows, your CRCs, multicast. I'll show you that by creating or by editing one of the custom metric and show you in detail. And if you want to understand that how a particular device and their interfaces are, then we have a separate tab which is called virtual interfaces. That is where you see because since the switch stacks means that a switch will have more than it can be 100 of interfaces. In this case, you will see 1, 2, 3, 4 like that, right? So similarly, whatever we have in DevNet, let me click on one of the interface where you'll be able to see details about this interface. We are collecting various metrics. First being the different multicast packets which are in or I will say that there is it is more related to the interface. But let me quickly show you edit one of the dashboard and show you the kind of metrics which we support out of the box, right? So in this case, you'll see all the list of metrics which are listed out here, all the your packet related or your broadcast related message metrics, CRC related errors. So we support all the key metrics or whatever is available from the Meraki switches. So you see multicast, you see packet loss, you have packet ins, all of those metrics are supported. Just you need to drag and drop and create your own dashboard with that. Okay, so lastly, which I want to talk about is the enhancement which we made towards Meraki controllers. This is where we'll be able to collect all the access point information, the number of access points which are available for that controller. So this is what I wanted to present for VeloCloud as well as for Meraki. Over to you, Jeremy.
Sarb, this is just really exciting stuff. It's so great to see our list of software-defined technologies keep growing and growing over the years that we provide assurance for. And I think we can be really proud that we're not only future-proofing today's networks with this type of full-stack coverage, but we're also future-proofing network operations teams, because not everyone is ready to deploy software-defined technologies, but when they are, they can be assured that DX NetOps is ready to start monitoring those technologies day one. Nothing new to learn, just the same triage and operational workflows they know and love and have come to expect over the last 30 years. Sarb, just like you, I am super excited about the latest release of DX NetOps 21.2 So thank you again for your time today, and I look forward to everyone joining us on our next edition of the NetOps Expert.
Thank you, Jeremy.